Mm. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, I like the music. We'll keep that brightness. Captions. Ooh. Wait a little bit for people to come in. Vibe to this fucking music. Alrighty, dive into it. Yes, Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It would be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. You simply have enough resources at the end of each week. That's good enough. Yes, Your Grace. That's me. That's me. Click on the petitioner to call them Audrey.
Oh, bye.
It is time, Your Grace. Click on the throne to
Elbow.
better put on the crown. That is the
Car.
crown of the King of Dever.
Or.
A bit rusty. Wear it. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the door. Okay. Just walk away from Audrey. This is a map of your castle. Ooh, I like this castle. Alright, let's inspect it here. Let's inspect. This is a... We have a mountain, so like technically the castle should be up there. Realistically, like, you know, the keep here probably should be more up there. We shouldn't be like on a low part. That's very nippy. Guess I understand having a wall there, but also this is a weird spot to build the castle. But you know what? I think this is a fantasy. This is obviously a fantasy world. Go with it. Your Grace! A deserter! Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Dead? Why would you do this, Sophic? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. You let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. Oh, fuck. They're hitting me hard. There's no place for cowards under my banner.
Akuiwa.
Anyone who refuses to stand for Davin will be met with justice. I just fucking whipped out a dagger. A shame. You did what you had to do, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. Okay, door. Oh, this is cool. Sons of Davin. My brothers! We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davin, for Frodo. Ah! Woo. Ooh, I like the animation in this game. I'm liking it. Yes, Your Grace. One year early. What now?
Oi.
3,
Oi.
2,
Ooh.
1.
Oi.
Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done, Father.
Oi.
Come on now, Lord Sulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you, I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Ursulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Ursulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it, Astalia. We can see you from miles away. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it.
Wah.
Got you.
Dabate
You
baro.
wouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she can't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time, maybe you don't want to play. Maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh, wait. You can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit.
Gaba.
Cut it out, both of you. Let me enjoy the sun, Eric. Oh, my name's Eric. Loose into the dumpling.
Kuioya.
And here while I can.
Kubanwa. Gaba boy.
Done.
Oi.
And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peaked. I demand another trial of the game.
Ah.
Official, huh? Maybe next time, Sidani.
Oya.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Oya.
I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive.
Bibamo.
All right. Enough games. The throne awaits. Brevna, week 1.
Obai.
The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace.
Kuaya.
We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Really? Can you go and speak to Larsulia, my dear? I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond. I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. Probably wandering about at the wall.
Koi.
Of course, my sweetest.
Do.
Your Grace, I bring bad news.
Uita.
The recent rains have soaked through our roofs.
Ubai.
The pantry roof has collapsed,
Uda.
as well as some walls of our dungeon.
Uia.
Only one cell is currently functional.
Uibada.
Really fix those things before they get worse.
Hibao.
Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies.
Hibadoi.
You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries. Peasant! Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand.
Oi.
Congratulations! Problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a weather feast. What will my daughters-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of the fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. Fine, 5 gold, 5 supplies.
Dababo.
You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Aha! Other peasant? Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for your 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Take the gold. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace.
Why?
Tell me about the kingdom.
Why?
What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Yeah, never mind.
Why? Ubao. Iwa.
Monsters! Beasts dressed in black! They came in the night, unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you, you must send your men, check what happened, find those responsible. Tell me more.
You.
Who are they? Bright red heads, short but sharp fangs, hundreds of them, gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. My agent will check the village.
Boy.
The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. We're only going far to events the next week. Once you're ready, sometimes you will need to see where you. Oh, that. Okay. Plant.
Bye. Kuewaya. Uba.
Okay. Gardens, dungeon, castle wall. Garden. Ooh, yeah? Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister.
Ubaiwa.
You want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. Rosalia's been pretty nasty recently.
Uaya.
I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Mm-hmm. I can see something's wrong.
Uaya.
Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. You have things to do. Why didn't you want to play with us?
Iwai.
You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I'll see you later.
Taboa.
I'll leave you to it. Hiya, Dorado. Here. Dusty! Yeah, I get to pet the kitty! Meow!
Tibawa.
Fields used to be covered in forest.
Kaboa.
Our agriculture is thriving. Mountains. Gray mountains. Luli loves them.
Tabo.
We're lucky to have such a beautiful landscape. I'll go over here. What if I go outside the gate? What happens?
Taboa. Taboa da.
Yeah.
Uaya. Oi. Uba kubai. Ubaiwa.
Walk out. Gardens. Salia. Yes, Father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens?
Yaboa.
What is the matter with you two?
Kuewaya.
You're probably thinking of the sim language too, aren't you? You and Lucilia used to be best friends. You mean why is Lucilia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying, is all. This isn't going anywhere, is it?
Oh.
How can both of you be so stubborn?
Doi.
You're not gonna let her off, are you? Not until she stops being such a pain. If she wasn't so annoying, I wouldn't have to insult her. So we come full circle. I see.
Odoiba.
I have not played that.
Okabu.
A Kabu!
Ebo. We buy.
I guess I can exit out that way. I'll go back and try to talk to her.
Uvana.
Nothing new. This paper. Oh, okay. But a bouncer. Sounds like Papers, Please. We're a bouncer for the kingdom. Damn it. This is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You'll see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's gonna be costly. Yes. By all the gods, that could have been me! Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was on the other side, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here. Please. Why are you here again? Well, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh, yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I also have a higher purpose now. Is maybe let me out? Oh, fuck. I don't know if he's bullshitting me. I feel like we shouldn't have such a measly crime. I think he served his time. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly chosen me. I will go and spread their wisdom. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again. I can feel it. What did he do to go to jail? He ordered a bunch of booze and didn't have the gold to pay for it. How can I help you, Grace? I'm just looking around. As long as you like it, Grace. I hope so. This is my kingdom. What are they going there? What if more walls collapse? Mushroom. Dungeons are a mess. I don't want to think what else is growing in here. Quite pretty though. Barrels. Grows underneath these to store our wine. Anything else to cook? Yeah. Great throne room. We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold, supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we will need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes, as well as from the alliances we make with lords. Taxes. The villagers in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Petitioners. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions. Carefully consider who is truly in need, Your Grace. Alright. Alright. This is your weekly summer screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. Buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name, and you'll see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So, remove supply penalty. Oh, fuck. Alright. But I feel like... Oh. I see. Alright, so if I do this, we get rid of... and I do that, we get... I feel like I should just fix everything. No, we should have some gold on hand, I feel like. But we should definitely fix the pantry. And the market stall to get gold. Grevno, week 2. The general. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest of Erdovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Erdovia? Your man is right. Erdovia is my home. And soon yours, too! Ha! Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Who is your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bout kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. Plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Execute him. We stand firm. No Erdovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will feel their poisonous bite. I need to see really about this. Audrey? What do you make of this, Audrey? Erdovians? Here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? A lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace, I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. I like Audrey. He's cool. Banker? I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. Bank only has a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. Paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. Oh. Doesn't sound like... No additional cost. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is vice versa. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Yeah. Take it. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. Rosulia? I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sadani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. These two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Don't think speak ill of your sister. What's gotten into you, Rosulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm this bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Asalia about this. You girls are gonna drive me mad one day. Peasant? Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there any chance you could do so? Try to find your son. He will ask around, see if he can track your son down. I hope he is still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Lord Etten. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I'll be as straightforward as possible. Someone's killed my daughter and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. Thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I will need your help, Your Grace. I just sent my general to find a fucking boy. Give him the gold. Better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll let you know how it goes. Pietro? Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. Good thing we took that long. Yeah. A shield with our kingdom's emblem. It was forged by a famous blacksmith from Grevno. The shanks are old and rusty. Hope it doesn't drop on my head. That sounds like foreshadowing. Brings out wildlife. Anything else I can click on? I like clicking things. Fun to click things. Okay, let's exit. Bedchamber first. Anything else to click? I like clicking. Aurelia? Darling? Foreign barbarians visit us this week. Radovians have come to Davin. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Radovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Baron, wasn't it? Does it matter? After 13 years, a Radovian shows up in our castle? Oh, damn. Yes, Lasulia will soon become a woman and we will need to find her a husband. And Baron the villain will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the hug turn out. What got into us? How could we have promised our daughter's hand to a Radovian? With a knife to my throat, I'm not sure what else we could have done. I think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though. We can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry. We will solve this. What now? What are we going to do? If Baron never shows up to claim my daughter's hand, hopefully no one will believe him. We just need to play stupid. Unless he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't. How could Radovians get to Davin? Anything seems possible at this stage. We did send the bandit to the dun- Fuck! No. I let him see justice. Damn it, you should have questioned him first. One less barbarian to worry about, though. How are you holding up? I don't know. So unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even, yes, but let her marry a thug? We can't do this. It'll be fine. I won't let them take her away. I'll see you later. Eric, I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I will stay here. Yeah, okay, stay there. Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources we spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. How did you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Rasulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course. The Donnie. I'm worried about you. I wouldn't forgive myself if something happened to you. You have no need to worry. Nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs. Nothing happened, Father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Rosulia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Rosulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up recently? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. And it doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. No more visits to the market. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Stupid, so I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I'd better talk to Larsulia. Anyone else in the gardens here? No. Doth not appear so. Oh, it's you. Rosalia told me what's going on. Told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. I think your mother and I had started to figure it out anyway. I'm sorry we didn't realize earlier. Oh, and why is that? You're a grown-up. You won't have to marry a stranger. Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband. But I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding. Time will show. I'll check on you later. Pet Dusty again. Oof. What's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? No, it wasn't me. Dusty! Dusty farted. Damn it, Dusty. What's that? Is that like a message or? Tell me what that bird is. Maybe I can like track it around it. No. Maybe you. Alright, we made a not much of a profit. New market. What the fuck does that mean? Alright, fix the theater. Continue. Ravno, week 3. Bird! Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Baron, the king of Redovia. Though they do have a king after all. Where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? Take my... I won't lie to my hand. My right-hand man. You never mentioned it, Your Grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can always seek allies. I will get you on with the audits, and I'll make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, Your Grace. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold, or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Ooh. Take the supplies. Feed your children well. That'll be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. If it's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. I can't offer much, but... Fuck. Let's see, we're not negative supply. We shouldn't be negative supplies, though. So... Here's some more. These are not in the village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. I hope that the spirits will keep you well. I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned, has many visitors, but they never stay for long. The new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I'll share the profits once I start making money on the business. Sounds good. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. Wow, you won't regret it, Your Grace. I'll get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Better. I'm really enjoying this. A lot of fun. Just books. Plenty of them. These when you're just power up. This tide table of food is very useful for long meetings. I really made these. This one shows a stork. It's a house emblem. These antlers come from the biggest deer in Devon. Aurelia loves to knit. She leaves balls of wool everywhere. Okay. Whoop. I bought it on the market. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it looks nice. Now let's talk to Audrey. Your Grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we're up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Now let's have him view your potential ally. We can talk to the nearby lords. First, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a opinion available in order to invite. Oh, okay. Holy shit, he has a lot of men. Great, Talus should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Rodovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Now our army is definitely not ready. Alright, it's Donnie. Hey there. Pumpkin. That's new. I like it. Your Grace. You shouldn't be playing here. Donnie, I always tell you not to play here. This is my most cherished place in the fortress. We have most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. She's gonna break something, isn't she? Fine, you can stay. As long as you don't damage anything. Oh yes, thank you, Grace. Woo, let's see what else is here. She's gonna fucking break something. Let's go pet the cat some more. 'Cause why not? Good kitty. Pardon? I just wanna visit everyone. Make sure ain't nothing that means bye. Oh. talked about.
Aba. Imo. Evona. Ibana.
Upaewa.
Bunas.
Dabu. Upa.
Alright, that ends week 3. Oh, shit. We're gonna go bankrupt next week. If I don't get money in week 4, I'm gonna go bankrupt. Because of the Stan? I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna lose already. Drug no, week 4.
Obai. Obai.
General,
Oi, badai.
Grace, I found the son of the peasant.
Oi, da, oi,
He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home.
badai.
He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. Oh, Essen?
Zutai.
Your Grace, my daughter is back.
Zui.
I have paid these thugs the ransom.
Uitai.
I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly, it all went smoothly.
Zau.
They got what they wanted.
Odari.
I don't think they will be a problem anymore.
Zui.
As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold.
Zadu.
Yeah, take this. Oh, fucking! Oh, thank you, Lord Etten. Thank you, Lord Etten. King Talus.
Oiedas.
Hardly any light can get through these windows.
Fladaoi.
These halls used to shine, Eric. Father!
Iba.
Look what you did!
Ala que suno.
Azalia's put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off?
Ila.
Why did you tell her I told on her? Now, Lorsulia,
Kaba.
I'm busy. You never have time.
Daboe.
We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now.
Oiedas.
If you can't even control your children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do.
Fladia.
And that I'm still standing where I am.
Ai, Cabo.
Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently.
Ei,
I'm asking if you're gonna make me stand like a commoner here.
Wow.
Of course, let's talk in the council room. You know, fuck, King Talus is a dickhead, isn't he? Huh. You have a lot of books. What is she doing in here? Are you letting children play with your archives? Girl, be gone. Are you a king or a blasted nanny, Eric? What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Radovia has threatened me and my family. Ha! Radovia? Here? Yes, they are simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What, just like that? Of course not, you see. My son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. It's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. My wife could keep him busy, out of my way. Rasulia would be good enough for him. Could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus, anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Losulia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. Get on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. But we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davon has seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? Ooh! 3,000 extra men. Or another general. I think the general is the better pick. We'll provide a general to help with our people's needs. How about I just pay for one of yours? That's fine. I'll send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. When you get lost in your books, then I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great, you have made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. How is your wife?
We buy.
I haven't seen Paloma in years.
Oh.
Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick, otherwise I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it is none of your business. What's going on in Atana? Did Yelis and Baravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land, witchcraft? I don't know, and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright in Hagos? I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. How was Ivo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. Find anything yet? Ailing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. Julia, there's something I need to tell you. You must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm gonna be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince. You're stupid. No, you. Keep petting Dusty. Yeah, having you would. Yeah, a female peasant has totally nothing to worry about. Not at all. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by the name of. Okay. Well, I guess we'll invite Ada. Bedchamber. Or maybe I'm just old. Celia is getting married. What's it? No, did Bayron find us? We can't let him. Well, Celia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talos, marriage for Ami in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian. Eric, you said you would find a way. Wait, Ivo? That's good. That's great. Ivo is a prince after all, and if Celia is married to Ivo, then Bayron can't do anything. Talos' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding guest menus? We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too. I will take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lusulia know yet? Yes, she didn't take it well. Oh, but what does she know? She didn't want to marry that barbaric baron. Who knows what Rodovians do with their wives? Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. Give her time. She'll come around to the idea. Hang on, no. Everything's on my head. What shall we eat? Where shall I get a dress? Oh, these talking games. Where I gotta. Salia? Oh, of course she's not here. Yo, Grace. How are you doing? You're a king. Why do you listen to the man in the council chamber, Father? Well, he's a king too, you know. But you're a better king. He should listen to you. Yes, keep your voice down, Pumpkin.
baka. Ubat.
No, wait, no,
Dabo.
that's
Yabo. Ubo. Uwai. Oh. Awai. Go Ibao. Uwai. Bye. Oi, tá babo. Get up. Ah, why? Oi, oi.
okay. Can't check. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to do so. End the week. Later that night. We're boinking. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lusulia. Eric, we must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they are up to. Oh, fuck yeah, we're making money. Oh, okay. Okay. Fuck, but how quickly will they want? We'll just buy fabric. Okay, I have 4 weeks. I could just... So I'm gonna need 25 gold and 15 supply, so we'll not spend anything this time. Revno. Week 5. We have a general, Lady Ada, peasant, merchant, Donnie. Alright, general. What have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospective army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I'll instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Radovian banners made camps for you need to send a general posts. Radovian post. Destroy post north. Okay. We will bury you for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, not impossible. No resources we will need to prioritize. Donnie, what do you want? I'm worried about Lucia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? Promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie, and what happens to Dusty? What about Dusty? Are you more concerned about Lucia or her cat, Sidani? Both, truly. It's Lucia's cat. She will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lucia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. What does she do with that? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course, Sidani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that'll change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'd better check on Lucia in this time. Let's see. merchant.
Yippee-boo, yippee-bah.
Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running.
Ba-ba-boo-no.
It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now.
Pino.
As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you.
Kibi.
A whole 1 gold.
Kibi.
You must be fucking joking.
Gaba.
This is ridiculously low. Three.
Hey, what?
And this will be fair for both parties.
May no bother, dog.
I guess you're right, Your Grace. 3 pieces of gold it is then.
Put down home.
It was worth a shot. That's what I fucking thought, you asshat. Lady Ada,
Estebu.
Your Grace, you called for me.
Kuba Ashta.
I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace.
Kwanahira.
I really should visit Grevno more often.
Uga.
Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you.
Gaba, boy.
Thank you. What can I do for you?
Ahunta Haka.
There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help.
Ilkano.
He wants other nearby lords to give him gold, including me.
Kuva Uba.
He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen.
Keu
I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What do you want me to do?
Kuiwaya.
Let's say he does show up to my throne room,
Boy.
and I recognize him.
Ketene.
All I ask of you is to imprison him.
Alvo Uka.
I don't want you to lose gold like I did.
Estebu.
Once you have him in your dungeons, send a picture for me and I will deal with him.
Boy, what?
I will keep an eye out for him.
Kuba.
If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible.
Kwanahira.
Thank you very much, Your Grace. I'm totally gonna forget that. Peasant 1. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you. A strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Ooh. Strawberry pie? How lovely. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? Gold. This should be enough for you to get your village a new herd. That's even a bit more than we needed. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh. Shit.
Oh. Oh, boy.
I probably shouldn't have put that in my supplies. I might have been able to give that to someone. I can't redact it. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Asali will know where she is. I'm still gonna pet the cat. Dusty! He's not here. Where's Dusty?
Oh, yeah. Fly, fly. Oi, ka. Kuiwaya. Kai.
Enuvu.
Swords?
Kuba, Kuba.
Well, please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Zulia.
Tara Akan.
She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance.
Babo.
Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really, you will fight with a girl? On guard!
Uelava.
I don't really know how to.
Anafuka.
I can't go to the market. I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword.
Aibo.
Don't let your opponent hit you, and be quick.
Dabo.
That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch!
Doi.
Too slow.
Atuna.
My turn.
Doi, ba.
You've got quite an arm there, young lady. So
Wadarabiwa.
tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you? two? Still holding grudges?
Elasta.
She's locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby.
Oh.
You did leave feces on her bed.
Unasta.
Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is
Inakova.
this what will happen to me one day too? I want to say no.
Dabo, yeah.
I don't want my little girls to leave home so soon, but the truth is,
Kuwa, yeah.
once you become of age, we will need to find you a husband.
Oh.
Sooner or later. I guess I didn't think of it before.
Lakano.
This puts everything into a different perspective.
Tana ufa.
I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me.
Ana.
I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani is too young. It's not the same.
Ibawo.
I'm sure you will find a way to occupy your time.
Kuba.
I guess we should end it here. I was just warming up.
Ohalaka.
Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure.
Dabo.
suppose that'll be never then. I hardly do anything anymore.
Boy.
Alice would tell you otherwise. Trust me.
Waka.
Father, I'm sorry.
Estaba.
What I did to Lorsulia wasn't fair.
You
Don't apologize to me.
Wakanala.
I know. I feel like it's best to give her some time.
Estuvo.
I will make it right, though. Stay safe.
boy.
Don't do anything silly, Asalia.
Uno.
Do I ever?
Hake.
Ibao.
Anything going on over here? No.
Imo.
Darling,
That boy.
Hamabu.
Ah.
I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do.
Kula.
I think we're gonna have roast duck and a Calasian salad.
Uma.
I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lorsulia about it.
Wanda bayo.
I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. How are you holding up? I'm well. I think I might actually sleep
Uma
tonight.
ia. Ana.
Somebody who's wearing a green shirt and a hat. Okay. I really shouldn't have fucking clicked on. I didn't know clicking on the fucking pie would just automatically put it in the supplies. Fuck. Hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Anyone visiting me in the throne room?
Iwa. Ubao.
Well, he's already here. No point in inviting her. We'll end the week. Bank payment. 3 weeks. Yeah, let's buy the flowers. And fabric decor. Brevno, week 6. What is it, Audrey?
Uwai.
There's still time until the wedding.
Iwa.
We should check out the Rodovian post when there's a chance, Your Grace. General? The North Post was crawling with Rodovian scum, Your Grace. We have managed to dispatch most of them. Nice. Pietro? Your Grace, I think I know what they are, that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to my bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Okay. Really?
Umbal.
Have you seen Lasulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in a chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time.
Inalo.
I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. She won't talk to me.
Aba uva.
I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course, Monsieur. Yes. Soldier. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Rodovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on your people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Rodovia to threaten our land. 2 weeks without our general? Wasn't fucking King Talus supposed to send me a general? What happened to that? What happened to that? Send the general. We shouldn't let them destroy our villages. Our general can station has been there for a little while. We need to make sure we... He said he would pay for one of yours? Good idea, Your Grace. Oh. That's why we no longer... Oh. You know, I still think that was a good move by us. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. Okay. That's wonderful. Make sure to let me know if it works. That makes me curious myself. Fuck, we need like another general or something. We need assistance. We can wipe out the posts.
Kaboa.
I bought it from a merchant.
Kuiwoya.
Apparently it cures everything. You think a mere potion from the market will kill my wife? Her illness is more than just a headache, Eric.
Koi.
Are those books of any use? Mhm.
Upkawa. Ka. Oi. Dabawa. Upoiwa. Kuwaya. Oh.
Upa.
Elbow.
Kuno.
No, I thought she'd want to. Sword fight again. I really like just walking around. It's so beautiful. It's fun to click around. Why it's fun? I don't know, but it is.
Uva.
Dubai.
Estina. Akudu.
He doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparations. Everything's on my head.
Wada dabawa.
Be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have.
Iwoi.
You think we should tell her about the promise?
Akiru.
No, Eric, how do you think she would react?
Uvala.
She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born.
Akinu.
You can never find out about this.
Kuvina. Ekustavi. Ina.
Okay.
Iba. Ubao. Uba. Iba. Ua. Oi. 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 Oh.
Okay. Gravno, week 7.
Dubai.
We're getting close to the wedding.
Bye bye bye.
We need to make sure those Bordelvian posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. Donnie, what are you holding there, pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Losulia's one. It's a snail! I found him in the gardens and I called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kinda gross. That's the best replacement I found so far. Maybe if Losulia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. I see what you're trying to do here. I don't think your tricks are gonna work. Losulia has to leave. She'll marry Ivan. With that, she will have to stay with him. Support him. There's no way? No way.
Una.
I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it, Smeary? It's Smudge! Not that hard, Mother. He's Smudge, is this why? Yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though King Talis is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Peasant, merchant. Green shirt and a hat. You guys have been robbed. I was on my way down to Haggards when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I didn't give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing, nowhere to go. There, Chinta could count on your support. Are you trying to fool me? Guards! No, Your Grace! I am telling the truth! It was the Radovian barbarians! You will spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know that we found a wrongdoer. The guards aren't even arresting him. Ada. Peasant 1. Your Grace, thanks to New Inn, Thanks to Unu Inn, we've built our workers are happier and work harder. I'm stupid. We can now plow much faster. We will need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. This is very generous. Thank you very much. Our people will appreciate this. Please visit us if you ever need any more help. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. If you haven't having spare gold, you see, the one piece of gold you saw I asked for. That way, I could get myself some boots. Hey, that's it, some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what say you? Get out of here. Don't waste my time. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Let me just disappear. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on the banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your help. I don't have a fucking general! How am I supposed to have a general? This is all I can afford. You can give 7 sacks of supplies. I hope this will compensate you for your loss. That should be more than enough. We are much obliged, Your Grace. Sounds like Rodovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. How the fuck can I get like an... Is there any way to get another general? Like, I kinda need one of those. She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. How are you holding up? Oh, okay, still that same text. Alright. Dungeon. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You tried to trick me. You think I don't know your dirty tricks? Lady Yada told me what you did. Oh, Lady Yada. I didn't realize you two knew each other. Huh. He doesn't even try to deny it. He's just like, fuck. Looks like I've been caught. And that you have, Saf. That you have. Man, I'm just paranoid that I'm fucking everything up. Because there's no way we're gonna be able to clear the fucking Rodovian outpost because we don't have a general. Okay, I guess I'll just hold on to the kids want to say anything here. Okay, nope. Salia? Where'd that crack come? I didn't notice that crack before. That came out of nowhere. Okay, I think that's it for this week. Oh, look at that money. All right, hire a band. Hire a band. Yes, yes, yes. This is the final week before the big night. It's our last chance to deal with the Rodovian posts. Oh, yes. Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. Your Grace, Rodovia attacked again, but the squad didn't stand a chance against us. I would like to think that it would be a while before they decide to attack one of our villages again, Your Grace. Alright. Post... Your Grace, you called for me? I have found your thief. I have put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him. Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is. And of course, you count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. So, thank you for now. Let me know if you need anything. Rosulia.
Stana.
Father.
Kumbaya.
Rosulia, you finally came out.
Kana.
Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you.
Kuba.
Of course. I will see you there. Pietro? Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know what they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? That man is fucking crazy. Peasant!
Isukana.
Your Grace, I came here to ask you for help.
Bush.
My father's very sick with fever. Help me, please.
Un photo
He is
ola.
pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the
Kana
time.
istina.
We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic.
Undena.
We have given him a concoction of wormwood and mint.
Ishakana.
Guys, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches.
Kalata.
I'm afraid he might not last another night.
Iba uba.
Your Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these
Iba
diseases.
uba.
That's true. Put word out that we are looking for one.
Boya.
As for your father, I have medicine.
Or.
This should help your father.
Daboya.
It's something stronger that you wouldn't find on a rural stall.
Kamba
Really?
fase.
That probably will help. Thank you, Your Grace.
Unafuni.
Papa, here I come. Oh God, I hope that fucking works, dude. Otherwise, it'll probably bite me in the ass. Oh boy.
Iba. Uba.
Okay. Grown. When you make an alliance, the allies' name will turn green, but when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. Okay, so we haven't really officially... Yeah, we're not fully allied with King Talos. Go to the castle wall. Rosulia?
Uvana.
Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me?
Kanas.
I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father.
Nikafu.
I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I
Ishtula.
just wish things were different.
Austanaka.
I just spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling. I know.
Yuna.
I love you, Father. I love you. You'll be fine. That is so mean. I love you too.
Doi bai.
I love you more than anything in this world, Lulu.
Ine.
Oh, they hugged.
Dabobada.
You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Lulu.
Uvuna.
It's alright, Papa.
Kala.
I'll miss you calling me Lulu.
Boiwa.
Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding.
Lana.
Yes, I'd better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Dusty! Meow! Actually, no. There is an achievement that's like, click on, make the, don't say you love her, say you'll be fine. No. Council paper.
Or.
Are these books?
Blada you. Blada. Boya.
We've been praying for this for weeks.
Doi.
Booked a florist. I bought throne decorations.
Doi.
We'll have a live band.
Saya
There was
koi.
no need. I just wanted to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? The vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they are really
Iba
about.
dabo.
Oh, well, it's gonna be quite a party either way. I'll see you there.
Sam.
Yes, very well. God, he's fucking grumpy. Go to the gardens. How are you doing?
Ibamo. Doi.
Yes, I just had one question I must ask you, Grace. Yes? May Smudge come to the wedding too? Oh, I guess.
Iba.
But you need to keep him very close to you, Sidani. I always keep him close, Your Grace.
Boya.
Fine, you can come.
Iba boy.
Don't forget to say goodbye to Lasulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty.
Da boy.
It's going to be alright, Pumpkin. Yes, Father? We're almost ready for the wedding.
Kuaya.
Looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you it will, not for Lasulia. Still can't believe she's leaving.
Boya.
Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo. I don't think she wants
Boy
to.
dabo.
I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be.
Ya boy.
Do anything silly.
Hey, Obama.
There ain't nothing else to do here. Let's go to the bed chamber. Apart from one listen. Using your dress, I'll let you do the honors. Oh! That one. It's how much gold? for that.
Eva Estina Kalana Di Alba. Imo.
And she wanted the super puffy one. What did that cost? 50?
Ubai. Oh. Ubao. Eva. Dabuai. Ubai. Ubai.
The kings of Davin and Otana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Rodovia. Ahem! I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And, damn it! Ivo, are you alright? Oh, of course, I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Your Grace. Like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lucilia. Oh. Ivo, he's a good lad. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lucilia?
Kapibas.
A bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that.
Kala.
Your Grace! Men from Mordovia!
Inosta.
You didn't manage to clear the posts. I hope this is nothing serious. A nearby village was raided. They've kidnapped the blacksmith's children. We'll deal with it later. I'll have my general check this out as soon as I have time. Yes, Your Grace. I'll be on my way if you will excuse me. Talis, about the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. Oh! I'm not. Wait, does he know? Oh, I think he knows. I think Talos knows. Talos knows about our promise. Oh no. Oh no. I look for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sidani. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it, a Kaladi's recipe? The dress is not half bad. Didn't know they had such sublime taste. And these snails are extremely undercooked. Phew.
Kalavo.
What snip? That's not part of the menu. Spinach! Anyone better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archive, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Talis, Your Grace. Leaving so early. Toast! Toast! Drink with at least one more with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Oh, I get some peace after that. For the young couple. Oh, it's poisoned. It's a little... Fuck.
Endo.
Eric, do something! I was only if anyone had a chance to react.
Ubana.
He's not... Is he... Father?
Yes.
Your Grace! Father! How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this? This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The king of Atana, Talos, is dead. Ivo, you are Talos' only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. And I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davin, you are responsible for Talos' death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davin will not receive support from Atana. So yeah, pack your things. We're taking my father home. That's not how this fucking works. If you're going on the back on the agreement, then I get to go back on the agreement. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands.
Jawohl.
Have courage, my darling. Ivo murder his own fucking father? Well, yes, but they have 3. Yeah. They do have way more men than us. Fuck. Teenage rebel the next year, you'll need to pay them. Hire an ancient click on their name. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep Stan. Because I feel like we'll always need a general. Grevno, week 10. And that's all I can really call you, Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. This was useful, thank you. Thank you for your time, Lord Etten. Your version of events will definitely prove useful to the investigation. We are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. We haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Alice's soldiers are the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Etana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Medovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here. Speaking of allies, treaties, etc. I have an FT... Woo! My voice is getting tired. I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What's the catch? You want something in return, I presume? Lures from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise, foods as bland as hell without all these. Trade lures to renew the delivers and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite lures over, see what we can do. I've also marked areas of interest on the map. Maybe worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on a weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We don't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and you know the petition. First, I'm shine some light on the case. Dear Father, we have arrived. Etana is nothing like Davin. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly. Seems Sasalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears fall off with the questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Etana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks you've spent together. Hug Mother for me. Huh. Etana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the royal windstorm. We should reply to Lucilia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Whew! General? No sign of the Rodovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. They must have gone away in a hurry. Okay, not bad. Servant? You have called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing, by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Calm down. Who hired this servant? Boy, stop crying and tell me something useful. Have you seen anyone suspicious around the castle? No, Your Grace, I have seen no one. Please. Let me go. I promise I didn't do anything. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though. I swear. I believe that narrows our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Davin until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he is too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Here's some gold. I believe that should be enough to cover your loss. I get paid for losing my son? That's wonderful! Thank you, Your Grace. Grazina, go send all the other little brats into the forest. We are getting rich. Hold up now. Let's see. Let's go to Luba. And the general. But talk to the kids and then come back to Audrey. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Masulia was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, father. I miss her too. Ass. Ass? Ass? Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, you're right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Iva? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there is any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Stay safe. Alright, so I need a knife or something then. Maybe I might find something here. No, doesn't look like it. I've heard you know something about Talos' death. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. Servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I've found this. Some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably slept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Still can't believe Talos was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lasulia will be alright? Iva seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Iva. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. No, I won't. I'm gonna ask you more questions. Julia sent a letter. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana's a beautiful place. The castle is much better than ours, too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of these new things and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talos' death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davin. A god found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before.
La cava.
Maybe take it to a hunter, see if you can tell where exactly this tip came from.
Oya.
Don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one.
Oya.
Unas.
Oi. Ba jo bong.
Okay.
Oba wa. Oi. Oba wa.
How are you doing?
Iba wa da da bi wa.
Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone and now Smudge is... Well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. But again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered it with a rock. Oh, I love this kid. It's so boring here without Lily. You promised you'd convince her to stay. You even gonna visit us? Of course she will.
Iba da bo.
Let's give her some time to settle in first, and then we'll arrange to bring her for dinner. You think she could bring Dusty?
Oh,
I don't think so,
da
Sadani.
bo wa da.
He's a cat. They don't like to be locked up in a cage for hours. I'll find a new pet before she comes then.
Oya. Ai bo.
You want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes! Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no. Tell her Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right.
Da bo wa.
I have very limited space, Pumpkin. If I can only say one thing?
Oi.
Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good
Da
enough.
bo ya.
Fine, don't worry about it too much. She'll write more letters. But the first one is the most important.
Ba.
Well, come and see me whenever you're ready.
Di ba wa. Ku wa ya.
Oh. Let's see.
Bo ya. A ba da ya. Bo ya. Da ba wa wa wa. Ai wo bai.
We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Liz, Your Grace? Sure.
Oi.
Let's invite him.
Oi wa ya.
So open the allies panel, Your Grace. Those can be invited from there. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard to ally King Tao since he's, dead. Invite Lurs.
Wo bai. Wa ba ya wa wo bai. Wo bai. Wo bai. Wo bai.
Of course, what should I write? Ask her about herself,
Bi wai.
how she is and what she does with her time.
Wi bai.
Tell her everyone is missing her.
Wa bai.
Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks.
Oh. Wo ba wo.
I think that's it.
Wo ba ku bai. Wo la bai. Da bo ya.
The army needs food and supplies to stay, maintain, and ready for battle. The bigger the army have, the more supplies it'll cost you to maintain it. Pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Fuck. Okay. We make 10. We don't have much gold. Okay, 5 boost contentment, 1 use. Okay. No, let's not do the training grounds. Don't need that yet. I don't want more gold, but yeah, more gold. I want to save up. Save up some gold. Week 11. Your Grace, the Nebra River has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from the lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Yay! Lurs, you have called for me, Your Grace. I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wife's cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Big healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Bronco with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with process to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dabu. But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in the shame. I'm losing sales, though. Bassett? That's far away. Good enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. And if you have anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. You do the right thing here, be sure that my... You do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soil and also help with 6 supplies. Etten is selling dust near Kuski. The first step in the right direction will be to stop their deliveries. I will first talk to Etten. I will see what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Don't let the buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Our progress. Invite Etten on the Allies panel. Be here next week. Allies. Etten. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. How can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? How can I help you? How can I help if you won't tell me exactly what is happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you. Your Grace, what if this person is listening? You should leave. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace, I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. This is exhausting. I hate that Lusaria has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sedan. Mother said Lucia sent a letter. Said that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you talked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lucilia about the cat father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he even alive? I will ask her about Dusty. Oh, thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Zalia. Father, you promised to protect source with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done in here. Peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on the banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please, send us some help. Here are the supplies. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, that's very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Okay, map. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that actually can do something besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the garden since then. That thing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait, and when she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword, she could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sadani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sadani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Saya. Come on, Father, you have to admit this is funny. Only a little bit. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. You think she can fight because she keeps foreseeing you running around with you? I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sadani. Nothing else here. You want to talk about the skunk? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. I just took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Well, that's an agreeable child. You listen to me. Keep patrolling our castle, you know, as you should do. As the rightful lord. Something else to click on. Oh wait, ask her. Never mind. Okay, let's see here. Still making enough food. You will have 20 gold if I prepare a general. Now. 20. I think we should unlock some more locations. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. Search wasn't hard and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and he paid me with this gold. Nice. I may be of your service, Your Grace. I know why you need the spices. I have heard what you need these spices for. Oh, Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's not going to get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we are the ones profiting. You just pass it on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. In return, I will always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We need to keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I'll be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. I'm not going to help you.
Kaba. Zoom.
Never say never. Wait, you didn't say no. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Talus died. I'd had a fair bit to drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace.
Boy,
Donnie? Your Grace, may I just to you? The Stabber! Oh no. The Hedgehog! How did you come up with this? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hansen? Yes. See, I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. The Stabber. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. No? But on top, it's a whole different story. On top, he's a scary, stiff Stabber. Fine, keep the Stabber. Very well, keep him close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the Stabber, it's the Stabber. The Stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. Keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Dovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. Then my general. You'll get the help you need, my general. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. I knew we would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. Fuck, I need to pay for that like other general. Etton's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use his hounds and army in the battle, but his promise of trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. If we decide to help Elton, we could be sure that Laws will cancel his offer of an army. You don't allow dust sales in Devon. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lewis in stopping this nasty business. Send old General Tokoski as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. If ever cross anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while, just to discourage further sales. Liz will be happy to hear this. But after we should have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. Okay. Alright, who here? Let's see, should we worry about trying to get gold right now? Let's invite Jovan. There's nothing there. Oh fuck. Fuck yeah. It turns out he is trading Oracle Dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lewis doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to lend us their armies if we help them. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources as doctors to deal with things going wrong. But again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Dovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Ethan. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about. It's fine, dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. Okay. don't think it's worth it. Find wine in the cellar. Is there some in the glass? Seen by no one. An instruction letter. We'll go report poison to Alice's wine. The other some flowers. Maybe we should decorate our letters. It would be too costly. Maybe we should just drawing the person who's written this.
Ibana.
A letter. It contains instructions about pouring poison in a wine glass and a map of our castle. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers like in the olden days. How can we trace this letter to whoever wrote it? This is a very important piece of evidence, Eric. Let's get General if he knows of anyone who decorates their letters in such a manner. If he's available, he'll probably be out the wall. That's all. Alright, so fuck, we need our general to... Can't send, like, our general out in a fucking day. Or, like, not right away. What are the council chambers? The stabber stabbed me! Because he's living up to his name. Alright, Farah General. God, that's so much gold. Dear Father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He's done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Etana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with the traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Etana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly. But King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for illness. Yours, Lusulia. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. Ask Lusulia about someone else. Ask her about Ivo. What is he like as a husband? How's he dealing with his father's death? Say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. We can anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Pietro? You! You have really gone overboard this time. I know it was you. Now everything is clear. I stayed in the woods waiting for 3 weeks, but now I know. You don't know what you're talking about. Sir, this is all just happening in your head. No one is trying to harm you. You need to calm down. In my head? But my door was open and my cat was gone. She wouldn't have left by herself. She's a cat, of course she would. No, that's a lie. Wait, why am I here? I better go now. I can leave, right? What do I do? What do I do? Man. This is fucking crazy. Jovan? Lord Jovan, Your Grace. My condolences about Talos' death. I've heard about Rodovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I'll also give you 5 gold, but only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Sir Frederick? Who is Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although it's been many years, we kept in contact. We trained together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Jova. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just formality. I found this animal tooth. You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? I don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. This letter's written on very intricately decorated parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? The Moses fans be able to show off their wealth, but I don't know anyone who does that. Dahlia? What are you doing with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. What did you do this time? Nothing. Dahlia, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear! Your mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I had better start sweeping before she finds me. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please, help us, Your Grace. A worshipping oak? Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace, it's the tree of the God of Thunder. A symbol of love and life filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. Take this gold and pay someone to help you. Find someone in the market that you can hire. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. I will make sure our people know about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for things. Am I right? Tell me more. Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Some satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good generally if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have one pack of this for just 7 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might have to throw it in for only 5 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a ordeal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. Your place is in my dungeons. I won't allow Oracle dust in Davin. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My gods will take care of you at the exit. You selling me sugar dust? Alright, so if we want Sir Frederick, we'll invite him. You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle? This must have been serious. Oh, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. Convince one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh god. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. Fucking damn it, daughter. I can't confront her about it? Damn. Okay, so we kind of need to invite Lord Lurs. Back. Alright, we'll have to invite Lord Lures not this week, but next week. Oh, I'm not gonna have the fun, the upbeat, more and more. I don't even have the money for it. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest dance floor. Can you make any sense out of it, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the oracle dust, though. Whether it's onto either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. Your Grace, I have found the bandits. They were quite the bunch, drinking away in the forests nearby. I let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for your next orders. Thank you. Hope this doesn't happen again. So they won't get mad at me for leaving the throne room, right? I want to talk to the general right away. I have found this in the gardens. It has unique decoration. Do you recognize it? No, Your Grace. I have never seen such elegant writing either. I can ask around to see if anyone in the village knows anything. Do you want me to? Keep losing our general. Yes, please do. Discreetly, and don't mention it about Talos' death. We don't have anyone to find out we have a lead. Come and see me in the throne room if you find anything. Yes, Your Grace. I need a second general. Badly. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Yes, I have heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Cordovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I cannot allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles for Brianna, Eldu. Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my time. I have endured many broken bones, but Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsmen bear scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie, show me a single person who could confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. This fellow who got well under your skin, who is he? Noxie the Dragon Slayer, he calls himself. Thinks he's a knight, but he's far from it. He usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Davin recently. If you meet him, he'll surely tell you the same story he tells everyone. There's something about a griffin and a tree. Sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, who catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes off. Doesn't matter. It's always the same story, different details. What is it that you need my help with? Tell him there's a Likaj in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Now let me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That'll be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles, and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. Some local pandas saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Well, my sales are going through the roof, I've got to say. It attracts customers, but the pandas essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern and leave me nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. Oh, fuck. This one, I actually don't know. Because, like, yeah, he doesn't...
I really don't know, dude. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna. I think kicking them out would be best. I think we're gonna go with kicking them out. Check your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Your Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. I can't send a general. And what do I do, Your Grace? Oh, fuck! This sucks! This sucks! Oh no! Ah! This is a really tough fucking... Be happy with the extra money. That's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the women very well. I don't want to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they're very expensive. My sales are good enough, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. Aha! Yes, Your Grace, I'll make sure there's no more violence in my tavern. I'll be able to just throw anyone out who makes trouble. Hopefully no one asks me for gold. No one else asks me for gold. Your Grace, one of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Pietro. Jumped down from a bridge into the river. Children found him floating past the village. He got quite scared. He left this note. I'm deeply sorry. Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. Didn't have anyone, Your Grace. Thank you for the information. I don't know who it was that kept following me, and I cannot take living in fear anymore. I hope you are happy now that I'm gone, whoever you are. Terrible, I wish we could have helped him. Aw? Actually, should I have arrested him? That makes it sound like I should have arrested him then. And he committed suicide. That's sad. But like, why would I arrest him? Like, arresting him seems such like a bad idea. You know, he may have killed himself in the jail. Or maybe if there was someone actually hunting him, they would have killed him in the cells. Who knows? To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Stani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request one piece of gold? I'll buy it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog fit. Okay. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. You know where I can find one? I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. No one else asks for gold. My daughter, she asks for gold. Sure. Okay. Oh my god. I am drinking so much fucking water. Okay. Alright. Fuck. Well, we should send a letter to Noxie. I need a second general, dude. This is... Oh, fuck. We really need, like, another general. Oh, and Tarada. Fuck, I can't believe I didn't say this sooner. Happy birthday, my dude. I mean, I did say it on Discord, but I said it with my voice.
Hey, Bible. Boy, boy.
Nothing new to the. Mikey B has animated. Are the how? When did those get here? When did the animated emotes get here for Mikey? Dude, that's fuck. I love it. Today? Damn. Oh, I gotta. My Prime sub, I think. I gotta renew that. Today. I don't think. God, I wish I could send. There's gotta be. Oh, we gotta send for lures. Ah! Nope, we don't have the money. I feel like I'm just fucking up. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Baron, the king of Redovia. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? Too soon. We need to gather an army, we need to make alliances, hope Ivo will help us. Yeah, someone mentioned hiring a witch or something.
Shabu.
I don't know where to get that. What happened?
Aba
You
uva.
didn't send us another letter. You didn't take it well.
Nasty.
Redovia will be here in 14 weeks. We need to get ready. Doctor says you're worrying too much. If you were younger, I wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. You still have work left to do. You're right. I'd better get on with things. I fucking hope so, Terada. Because 14 weeks and there's... So much? Yo, Grace, I hope you are fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we are doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Get to it. Yo, Grace, it is I, Noxie the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Grophos the Great, Juanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Down to, you know. The food was first class. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. Did you come up with these names yourself? Well, people all over the land named me after the great deeds I did for them. Noxie the Dragon Slayer comes from, well, slaying a dragon. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? With pleasure. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurd ease. I stole into its home forest with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings. Mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped it down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing to one boulder after the other. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore. The weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wits and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, Grace. After that and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Davin seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here staying in your beautiful land? Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All of these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Rodovia. Rodovia? Well, I never heard of such a creature. What is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? Everything I want. They are fierce and brutal, and they are coming after my daughter. An army? I see. Well, it is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Gorfos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I have met a lot of people, even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can, soldiers, supplies. I will stand at your side in the battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. In return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely not at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and will be famous. Noxie aiding the king of Davin in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. Looks like an owl tooth. Did you know anything about it? That is an impressive tooth. Must have been one hell of a beast. There's a monster. So you do have your own monster, Your Grace. Lakaj is the name. It's a small creature. Imagine a pig, but hairy with long claws and horns. They can be dangerous, but for me it would be a piece of cake. You can expect my return shortly. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there ain't no way I'm doing long streams with a talking game like this. Fuck. Your Grace, may I have your audience, please? I want to use infusion, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I fell asleep, yes. Stupid Stefan, I always suck to mess everything up. Anyway, someone struck my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. It's the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat, and then a storm came. And as I flipped the boat upside down, I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up and the told they were all gone. So I went every day, and I fished to pass the time. But now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I'll buy a fishing rod, nothing else. Ooh, alright, 1 gold. Buy the new fishing rod, but don't lose it again. It'll get easier. You should try to sell some of the fish on the market. Keep your mind off things. Thank you, Your Grace. I am forever grateful. Your Grace, I have come to tell you the water from the oak is cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. I brought you something, small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It'll bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you. I really hope it does. I'll just leave it by the window. Kibipu. I bring you a magical thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my Why? I am an actor. I act! Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock! Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it will be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing worked? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. My name is Audrey the Fourth. And it's my real birth name.
Keep it pop.
See? I wasn't lying, Your
Ooh,
Grace.
yeah.
So how much would you want for this thing?
Keep up.
Only 18 gold, Your Grace. This is a very good price for a lie detector. $16 gold.
Hey, what?
But my daughter would be quite happy with it.
Bababuna.
Fine, Your Grace. Make sure she doesn't lose it. Let me just set it all up.
Keep it. Keep it pop. Doiva.
Donnie's gonna love this. I should go find her later. This fucking game, 10 out of 10. Perfect. Perfect game. There's nothing better than this. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 game. Perfect. Nothing, no mistakes are made here.
Bye. You.
Oh, I should, let's see. This was showing the red next to your name. So, that, right? Invite Lurs back. Dorado, I swear if you don't clip the magical cock, I'll be disappointed.
Boy.
I have something to show you. You're gonna love it. Let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later. Fine, Puma. I'll wait for you in the throne room. I did not, but I have a good excuse. What's that excuse? I'm all for excuses. I come up with many myself. We'll just have to write. Let's see. We are 2 hours and 20 minutes. That is. There's literally no better excuse for that than. That is the single greatest excuse ever. Understandable. Just like I finished my birthday stream so I could get my birthday song from Nice Mike before the day ended. Kenko. Hi, Dory. Dory, have you seen the magical cock? Look at it. You're right there. He can tell when you're lying. He caws when you lie. Someone tell a lie or a truth right now, Dory. The rooster will know. 160p? No! Lie, Ryan pizza's in a snack. Darn tootin' I am. I don't think there's really anything else we can do for this week. I need a fucking I need a second goddamn general. Ah. Holy shit. Oh, we need to get way more access to supplies. Holy shit. We need to get people's happiness up. Goma, no problem. Have a good lurk, Dory. What does Audrey want? I know we have some very pressing issues now, but since last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by and none of us are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davin would just become a part of Atana. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, $3 is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this once we have dealt with Rodovia. Your Grace, I haven't found out anything specific about the decorations from the letter. But the word has it that kings of the North usually decorate their correspondence to show off their wealth. Maybe some of our northern lords adopted this tradition. Thank you, General. Find anything else, please. You let me know. Those? You have called for me, Your Grace? I found this message. This letter is on very decorative parchment. Do you know where it could have come from? Decorations. Maybe it's more like a page from a book. Are you sure it's a letter? Yes, I'm sure it's a letter. I can't help in that case. I know of no lord to illustrate the letters. Merchant? Your Grace, I have hired a couple of guards to protect my tavern. They did a fantastic job, and I must say, even the pandas are aware of me now. Haha. We made sure the girls are treated well and are not abused. This is great news. I hope you keep it this way. I will, Your Grace. In fact, we've been doing so well that your profits will also increase. Wonderful. Kingdom values every source of income we have. Thank you for your help, Your Grace. I wish you all the best. Let's go! It was a good choice, actually, to keep it a brothel. Your Grace, I come to you with a personal matter. You see, I have lost my only and beloved pig. She means the world to me. I have heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there any chance that you could help? Here's some gold. No, that's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. She wasn't got 7 for the son, but hey, not bad for a pig. Oh, fuck. Taking advantage of my generosity. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wanted to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. Oh. He's fucking lying! Father, I was wondering if we could practice sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens. You said we could do this again, Father. Very well. I had better to keep my promise then. Go on, you can warm up without me. I'll catch up with you in just a bit. A rooster? He's black. Oh gosh. You're the bestest father in the world. Is she lying? Fuck, now I'm not sure if if the rooster actually works. Oh, this music. Do some white people dancing. Because this is medieval Europe based. That's my people. The stabber's going to adore you. Philip! Take good care of him, Pumpkin. Is she taking my magical cock? She's taking my magical rooster! I want my rooster back. Alright, we're going to send map, ASCII, and general. Alright, who should we ask for? Lena. Has magic gone too far? Thank you so much, Dorado. Who's this? I see you already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not gonna wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Oh, yes, anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Feel great? See, I can never get her. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father's a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords. Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. And you never know when they will strike. That's what my father says. I can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? Parents are from Baravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on her journey. Interesting, a tradesman who knows how to fight. I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I think I know why Sidani wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the stabber? Don't look at me. Sidani came up with the name. Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. She'd be happy she's not running around with a real sword father. I'll head off now. Leave you to it. Don't cut yourselves. I don't trust her. I don't trust Maya. Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet? No, not yet, Your Grace. He loves his rooster, Pink. Although he really doesn't want to ride it. I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way, so I owe him a promise. I know what I can do. Send him on a mission. Just don't do anything silly, Pumpkin. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, Your Grace. Caw-caw! Am I only able to hold one prisoner at a time? I hope not. Yeah, that's all I can do. And for the week. You're getting plenty of supplies. Your Grace? Sujin got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etton's dustwares. But dear King of Davin, the western woods near Bronca are not involved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the center. Be quick. Yours sincerely. That has no seal. What do you think of this, Audrey? Whoever sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. Must be important. We'd better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. Okay. Map. I need a second general to explore all this stuff. And the general. And my biggest condolences about Taos, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lewis has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. Something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter Asalia to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Rodovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? Let me think about it. Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Rodovia won't be waiting for you to get ready. Your Grace, there's no trace of Lakaj in the forests. So I thought. As clever as I am, I know where to look for their lairs in old tree trunks. Here, take this bloody horn as proof of my courageous deed. You couldn't have defeated the beast because there was no monster in the forest. You fell for our ruse. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me? A liar? No way, I brought the proof, didn't I, Your Grace? Has anyone seen you slay the beast? No, I'm afraid not. But no sane person would go that deep into the forest, especially if there's a fierce beast around. The dragon tale isn't exactly original, is it? Sir Frederick says you retell the story, just changing a few details each time. Very well. The cat is out of the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It can be very tiring at times, if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see this amazing knight, this dragon slayer. So I show them what they want to see. Lakaj, and the proof? The stag. At least my stories don't hurt anyone. And I don't have a drinking problem. If you have something to say it to my face. I hear that the wind is spreading. I hear what the wind is spreading. Problems with rum. Wife walking around with a black eye. You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. He used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your sword. Let's see if you're more than just a trickster. I won't have any blood spilled in this chamber. You wouldn't match my skill anyway. In your current state, you would probably stab yourself. Your Grace, of course it's just a hoax, but it doesn't matter. As much as it is what's important, the story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for better tomorrow. People always think they see basks as lichens, strigas, wilds, usually a fox, stray dog, or a cat even. If I bring them a boar skin or deer horn and tell them it was the monster, they sleep better at night. They can get back to work feeling safe. If I make extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frauds kings, for example? People always come to see the king because he knows everything. They expect you to give wise advice. They will put the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself, do you always know what to do? I can see your point. I could use some peace of mind knowing there's no monsters in the forests. Exactly! Your Grace, we surely can't let him spread more lies. I won't allow this. If you let Noxie join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his intemperance, I won't stand next to him during battle. All the turmoil, he could stab me, and no one would even know. Joven, a good guy. He trains with me. I'll make sure to send my recommendation. Don't forget that. Oh! Oh, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I can't check the allies tab to really see what he and Sir Droven have combined. But I think I'm gonna side with the Dragon Slayer. He makes a really good point. He's bringing people joy and hope. And what battle experience does he have? He never stood in a real battle. Thank you, Your Grace. I will reach out to my contacts. I won't disappoint you. Oh, will someone clean up this mess? Alright, so we no longer get Sir Frederick. But Joven isn't necessarily out. Let's see, I think we gotta invite Lurs back. Your Grace, I wanted to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them, and I think I know who it was. But they say only one request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I come from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest and I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I have to sit down on some living pincushion, it would seem. Oh no. It squeaked and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. Not only that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I fear the terror creature has poisoned me. What can I do? Stab her. The stabber! Oh no, it sounds very serious. I'm not sure what we can do here. I think I might have something that will help. Name's Elena, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. Witch. Aye, some may call me that, although I prefer to see myself just as a well-read woman at your service. We could definitely use someone like this to help out our people, Your Grace. It would be a great addition to our roster of agents. What's the catch? What do you hope to gain from this? Of course, there's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I am willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle in that case. It's my honor, Your Grace. I'll also be able to help during the battle if you need me. Zidani won't be happy about the stabber. I'd better let her know. I'll see if you have any useful books in the council chamber, Your Grace. You will be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary, Your Grace. We can just pay her whenever we need her. That's great. Okay, so like... Actually, let's go talk to her right now. And then see if she's occupied. Yo, Grace, how can I help? Okay, so nothing there. Let's talk to these last two. Yo, Grace, Pendle, our village has been raided. They were men dressed in red and black with a beast's head pierced by a spear on the banners. That's a Drovian army for certain, Your Grace. This means they are getting closer to us, or perhaps they're just teasing us. Teasing? People being killed, maimed, and enslaved is just teasing. Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. It must have been just a small squad. Send us your men. We can fight back. You're clearly emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. And tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, you have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our lands. I don't have a general, so here's some supplies. If I still send supplies your way, at least the rest of you have survived. Can move out of the village. Come closer to the castle. These are difficult times. You need to stay out of sight. Don't go outside after dark and have someone patrolling the area at all times. Is that all, Your Grace? We're just told to let them do whatever they want and run away from them. That's nonsense. It's for the best, believe me. Fine, Your Grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. It's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and you an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries. 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? Sure. Make sure your men are ready for the battle. Thank you, Your Grace. You won't be disappointed. Alright, so I'm gonna send the witch woman. Lady Lena visited me. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet. I see. I guess won't have much to say in this matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger? Is there anyone that you know and would want to marry? No. We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know, I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one is ever ready for this. Sadani, your hedgehog passed away. The stabber! Oh no, this is all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me, did he complete his mission, at least his final quest? Ish. What, Sadani, did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story, Father. You can't send hedgehogs on missions. They can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant, and I had to deal with it. I was close to turning him into a prince. Now Lord Sulia will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing is as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as dusty. Next time I will find a fiercer agent. I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber's efforts were not in vain. Oh, Sadani, my pumpkin. Okay. Oh my God. What do you think about finding Asalia, Prince? I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know, I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree. We need as much help as we can get. I don't want to let Asalia go yet. I'll leave this decision up to you, sweetheart. This first marriage went terribly. I don't want to repeat that. It's going to have to get married at some point. I know. This isn't entirely fair, but I don't want her to get married to a stranger. Find her someone more appropriate after the battle, I'm sure. That's a relief. Hard to imagine losing 2 of my daughters in 1 year. Weeks. 11 gold? Alright, so hold on. That's 20 gold. And we make 21. Make a profit of 21 gold. Fuck. We need... I should have accepted Lady Lena. Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and found this file hidden under the flooring. Find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty, apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. An old lady in the nearby forest needed help with wolves that keep stealing her chickens. I have quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. There's... You have called for me, Your Grace? An agent has found this at a spice preparation hut. Do you know anything about this? Well, it looks like the ones you can buy in Etana. More often than not, they're simply used as ornaments. But I've seen these things with oracle dust inside them. It's ironic how many of these files you can find there, since King Tylus didn't support the dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favor. He turned down Eten's alliance when he found out what he was up to. This is interesting. You're saying Eten and Tylus were not on the best terms. Indeed, Eten had it coming, though. He was fuming when Tylus had his guards kick him out of the castle. I have done as you was asked. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Eten's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we definitely help reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Eten not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with the Rovians. They're supporting our enemy! We're going to war with them! I suppose so, but they're helping us too. I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise, I won't be able to sustain my enemies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments, though. I need to keep my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of these options, then I suppose we need to part ways. I can't do 3 gold a week. Just keep selling Rodovians your goods. As long as they keep paying, then I'm game. You will see, Your Grace. It won't change a thing. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. I'll be right back, gents. I'm gonna go speak to the witch. We found this thing. It could be connected to Talus somehow. There appears to be a residue inside. Can you check if this residue matches the poison from Talus's wine? It might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients used in both samples. It'll take some time, though. Take as much time as you need. Come and see me in Throne when you cleaned anything out. Yeah, if only we could sell some supplies, that'd be nice. Okay. Back to the throne room. We're making a profit of 1 gold per turn. One per week, so it's not like fucked. Not yet. Yo, Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest, she escaped, Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom was just a hoax. We knew she's nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale. And now, Babushka is out of the woods. Babushka? Yo, Grace, you don't know Babushka? He's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She is short and crooked. Her bony legs barely support layers of her old, wrinkly skin. She has a long, hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clickety-clock, clickety-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it that she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. But some legends also say she gives enough eternal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes. What can I do about this? I'm not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she inscribes these words on our doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's gonna come for our children. I don't have gold! Send the general. Doesn't. More and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in a barn no more. We wanted to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. You can come, aid us with the court witch, and pay some gold to pay for the materials. People will be forever grateful. I can't afford it. Can I go negative? Like, what happens if I go negative? That just cost us all of it. Fuck, I need Joven. Then for Vaya. I need some more gold.
Maman,
Wada biwa.
uva,
Wada bai. Dabuya. Kuiwa.
estina, jana balak,
Kabuya. Boy.
bunas,
Hmm.
kufu,
Biwa.
estuvo,
Kuiwa.
esto,
Boya. Bajugo. Oh, Kuya. Oh, Abka.
Hmm. I think there's anything else I can do.
Boy. Boy, Boy, Dabuwada.
Okay, so we just made a bunch of money. Oh, because they're not, we don't have to pay for them when they're gone. We have plenty of supplies. Need to save the money. Joven? Yo, Grace, Sir Frederick is dead. Lord Jovan is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit.
Boy.
What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. Lana, his wife, has endured a lot. You denying him and going with the Dragon Slayer? He got crazy mad. He drank and drank. He got furious. He had a feeling he would react this way. A master with a sword, but that makes things worse when he's not in control.
That boy.
I thought you respected Sir Frederick. You didn't want to join my banner unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw what he was like to Lana. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of a higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lana to suffer for my decision in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew about it. The guards, peasants, noble knights. Frederick would beat Lana up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must. But you know Frederick deserved this. You spare me, I will join your armies. I will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I will also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry the Radovians may come with. I will also give you 5 gold. Fucking yeah! Sure! What? I don't see anything wrong with this. Your deeds are forgiven and you shall serve Deverne in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah! Via, Your Grace, I hear y'all fight with the beast-faced. We are preparing for the battle with Rodovia, you heard well. The name's Via Lit. My elders have fought with the beasts many years before me. I heard they brought some Rodovian dog here to your castle. Came here to dispatch him. I was hoping I could deal with him myself. I can't, I don't know what voice I'm fucking doing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm fucking... But one will not cry over a dead cat. I want to reward you for your bravely actions. I'll give you all that I can to aid you in the battle with the best face. 3 gold and 150 army, of course. Remember, Rodovia is nothing but reek from the buttocks, and we don't want that round, do we? Oh, one more thing, Your Grace. My deal's off the table if you ever help any of these dogs. Make no mistake about that, Your Grace. Oh, shit. Technically, we are helping him by helping the Rodovians by selling. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? That's one bit of a tooth. Tis beautiful, is all I can tell you, Your Grace. I'm sorry, I'm no much help. The letter was on a very finely decorated parchment. Do you know where it could come from? Let me think. Tis not from my lands, Your Grace. It ain't strange. It ain't sound. That's strange. Strange and rude. I found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? I ain't ever been to Branca. It looks pretty nasty, though. That's all. Aye, Your Grace. No. Give the voice a rest for a little bit. Okay. I have heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say, it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. Do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. And the curse be lifted. There is! That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. Problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said that the spell will move on to the bride, and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? What curse? They say that if a son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Thank you for the warning. You're most welcome. I would strongly reconsider Asalia's marriage arrangement, though. I will consider your advice, be sure. Well, shit, good thing we fucking reject it. We're about to reject it. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if you refuse to help them. I aid as many people as I can for very little in return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I'm out of most of my ingredients at the moment, and the queue to my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help out with some extra gold? Sure. Take this gold. It should be enough to stock up on the ingredients. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll order everything immediately. Orlando? To you I come, a truly humble kind. I hope I find you well in good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Orlando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Orlando. I am Orlando the Wonderful, writer and poet recognized in all kingdoms experiencing the artistic renaissance, the popularity of whom is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yelis, Calada, Baravia, and Rodovia, of which I will remain silent for the known reasons. Very well. What can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may. I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. It's a story about royal intrigues, oaths of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work? Of course. The poem is for now entitled Kupalnaka. The moon shines so bright, high up in the sky, Kupala night is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but the weary night may not rest. Inside the castle there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this night. This is fantastic. Bravo! Bravo! Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not surprised that you find this so delightful, the problem is I cannot continue. I have hit a wall and I cannot write at all. I am desperate for some true inspiration. Oh. My voice. I strongly believe that seeing your general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. Therefore, I beg of you, please allow your general to join me to get out of this squeeze. Come back another time. I wish I could help. Perhaps return another time, and I'll try to keep a general available to assist you. I can see the desire in your eye to hear more of my wonderful poetry. I shall be back within 2 weeks. Your general better be ready by then. Ugh, I gotta remember to have my general ready by then. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to rebuild our houses. Well, here's 12 gold. Here's 12 gold. I believe that should be enough for you to acquire. I'm at no money. I'm out of money. We have no money. That's a predicament. Oh boy. All right, so we have Jovan, Tomasz, and Gregor. I think we should invite Masha. Wait as long as we can to avoid telling Glenn of the news.
Boy,
Let's see if anyone wants to talk to us. Hey Maya, does your swordsman father or swordsman slash merchant father have gold? Please? I don't think there's any to do. All right, so let's do the quick math here. 6, 12, 25. All right, so we make 1 profit a supply a week. The general and the witch will be back. We're making 15, 20, 23. Wait, 15, 17, 18, 22, 25, 30 gold. All right, so we're making a profit of 10 right now. That's gonna be where we ended for tonight. We're gonna throw a raid over to Mikey B. This game is a lot of fucking fun. Like a bunch of fucking fun. Like I wasn't expecting to like just be enjoying it that much. Go ahead. Go to Twitch. Yeah, I will be live tomorrow night. Still haven't gotten like an email back from job application, so got a lot of achievements. I'm kind of curious. Part of me kind of is curious how easy getting all achievements would be for this game. But yeah. Let's toss y'all over to Mikey B. Y'all already know I sent you over to Mikey B quite a lot. Whew. I don't know what to say. Here, I think it's gonna be super refreshing not playing a game that's over 20 hours for some time. Hopefully like these other short games also aren't games where like I have to read a bunch. My voice is exhausted. But I will see you guys tomorrow night. But for now, go ahead and show Mikey B some love. Peace.